How does a 90-year-old continually beat players half his age? It's 5 timeless strategies you've probably never been taught. Today I'm joined by my friend Jim. We've been friends for a long time, since he first started playing pickleball, and he still beats players who are half his age. And everyone wants to know how he does it. It's things that you can do to become a more consistent player so you can play for many years to come. My name is CJ Johnson, and together with my partner Tony Roy, we help pickleball players of all ages live their best lives on and off the pickleball courts. Have you ever wondered how some players, regardless of their age, seem to just win more often? Well, that's one of the areas where Jim excels. And today he's going to share his strategies for consistency. And the good news here is it's not just for older players. It's anyone who'd like to apply more winning strategies to their game. Mistake number 1, and Jim, I think we see this all the time, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Mistake number 1, players think that everything is a power game, that they don't have to have a soft game any longer. And the soft game is what allows you to control the court. And I gotta tell you, Jim has an amazing drop shot as well as a dink. What do you think about when you're hitting that drop shot, Jim?
Have my paddle out in front, a very short swing, and get below the ball.
Get below the ball. And that short swing is what keeps the ball from getting too much energy and turning into a pop-up. So Jim, why don't you show us what this looks like?
I'd be happy to.
So what you're noticing with Jim is he's getting under the ball. He's got that short swing with the contact out in front of him. And this works for dinks. This works for reset shots. Hang on one second. Jim, come on into the court just a little ways right here. We're going to show you the same thing in a reset shot. Go ahead, Lori. Let's feed Jim a shot from inside the court. And it's the same thing. The paddle is out in front. He simply lifts the ball up over the net. He gives the net plenty of clearance because the only player that Jim can't beat is the net. All right, the second timeless strategy, and I think really often this one is overlooked. It's the return of serve. And Jim, tell me what you think when you're looking to return a shot. What is it that you're trying to do with that return?
Trying to get it deep and with a nice arc, so it gives me time to move forward.
Absolutely, because I mean, you're not as mobile as you used to be. And
you gotta be kidding. Certainly I am.
He's still pretty mobile, but take my word for it, he's not as mobile as he used to be. But you do need a little bit of extra time, right. And I think players often think of depth, but they really forget about the height or the shape of the shot, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, skimming the net is not going to give you enough time to get to the non-volley zone line. So, Jim, we got Lori over on the other side. How about if we have her hit you a serve? And
if she's nice to me.
If she's nice to you, all right. And are you going to you're going to run for us too, right? You're going to show us how that gives you time to get to the non-volley zone line. All right, I love it. Take it away, Jim. Here we go. So you notice that shot had a lot of height on it. He didn't quite get to the non-volley zone line, which is fine. He did what you need to do. If you can't quite get up there, you have to split step before the next shot is hit. So give yourself the best opportunity to get there by hitting it deep with some height to the shot. But if you don't get there, make sure you use your split step. Jim's so smart, he doesn't have to run. So if you want to know what Jim knows, click this link for a free training. And you'll be able to outsmart your opponents and stop outrunning them. All right, strategy number 3. We're up here in the fun zone, aren't we now, Jim?
That's right.
All right, we're up at the non-volley zone line. And one of the mistakes that we see happen a lot is we see players, especially as we get older, right, stand very tall without a lot of knee bend, really flat-footed. So, Jim, what is it that you think about when you're here at the NVZ? What kind of athletic position?
Bending my knees being in the balls of my feet, having my paddle out in front.
You know, if you are always ready for the hard shot, then you're likely never caught off guard. And I mean, I know J.W. Johnson can play with a paddle down here at his side, but I don't know about you, my reflexes aren't like that anymore.
Oh, mine are. They're fantastic.
Okay, he says his fantastic. We're gonna try. Hey, Lori, let's go ahead and let's dink a few shots here so that you can see we hit a shot and then we reset. Go ahead and dink to Jim. Beautiful. You see how he's nice and flexed? His knees are flexed. He's bent. He'll take the ball out of the air if he has to. His paddle is up in front of his body, and he's ready to take it on either side. Now, if someone speeds up, you're in a position, you have your paddle in a position where you're able to defend. What you'll notice here is he's got his weight on the balls of his feet. Nice short swing. He's in that dink rally. He's waiting very patiently, and then he's ready for the attack. He can soften that attack. Very nice. Beautiful. That is some great non-volley zone play. All right, you ready for ageless tactic number 4? You're not asleep over here yet, are you, Jim?
No, I'm not.
All right, we are up at the non-volley zone. We're having a lot of fun, and one of the things that I really admire about Jim is his patience. He applies a lot of strategic patience. How come you're so patient up here at the NVZ, Jim?
Because I raised a bunch of kids.
Besides that?
Why am I patient? Because my reaction time is not what it used to be, and I have to be patient and wait for the ball.
Okay, so you need to be more selective on the shots that you're actually going to attack.
Right.
Okay, and you don't see Jim, you really don't see him attacking from underneath the net, because if he attacks underneath the net, he attacks low to high, he's likely going to get countered and not have enough time to react. So what do you do here at the NVZ to get somebody to give you a ball you can attack?
Try and hit it down the middle and get them to move.
Get them to move. Get them to move around, right? Yeah. Absolutely. All right, Lori, go ahead and feed Jim a shot here, and let's see what he does. Let's see how he gets that pop-up. So he starts by going to Lori's backhand, and now he's going over to her forehand. She handled that very well. And now that's high enough where Jim has the opportunity to attack. So he moved Lori right to left, waited for it to come up, and when he got something up in the strike zone, that's when he attacked. Again, attacking from low to high is a recipe for disaster if you don't have fast reactions. Be careful and strategic, just like Jim. All right, number 5 on our timeless, ageless strategies. Right? Embrace the hard hitter. Get ready for the banger. And what's your tool against the hard hitter?
To stay relaxed, to have my paddle ready, and absorb the blow.
Absorb the pace, right? Jim's talking about the block volley, right? I mean, he's talking about being nice and relaxed and then blocking the ball. And Jim, when you feel this, when you think about this, because we talked about your ready position a little earlier in the video, where do you feel your weight? Do you feel your weight more forward? Do you feel your weight a little bit back in your heels? What are you thinking about body position?
The weight needs to be on my balls of my feet.
Yeah. I don't know if you've noticed this, right? Is sometimes if my weight gets back a little bit, right? So my weight's a little bit on my heels. The minute the weight's in my heels and the ball hits my paddle, yeah, getting a pop-up. Yeah, getting a pop-up. So being here and being forward and going back to what Jim was talking about earlier was really feeling the weight on the balls of the feet as he's ready for the block.
Right.
Cool. What do you mean you let the out ball go?
Why not?
That's the ticket on the block volley, is to continue, block the first one, maybe 2, depending on who it is. And then when they're setting up to hit that second or third shot, make sure you do just what Jim did.
Let it go.
You got it.